and end that over here. Click end on that one, and we are live on the other one. Just leave. Just go. Yes, leave. Very good. All right, and we are live again, and hopefully, make sure this doesn't come out. Everything's okay. Everything's good. Don't touch it, because it's a combination of our hardware doesn't work all the time.
So
the local internet doesn't work all the time.
The local internet here is very, very bad. And if we don't have that Ethernet plugged in, which a certain someone forgot to plug in, then
it worked initially.
We lose connection.
Aye, indeed. Tis a continuing problem. Well, at least the guitar's in tune, I hope. Let's find out.
Is it?
Oh, something's still off.
No, it's not. It's definitely not in tune. It's all right. If you.
It's the D string. That's better.
Oh boy. Well, at least our viewers mostly knew to come here. Hooray!
Indeed. Very good. We are back, and it's Bradley's birthday.
Yay!
I always like when there's a birthday.
One of these days.
We'll sing a birthday song after the opening song. So we still have to sing an opening song. But
sing.
Hey, we're only a minute and 30 seconds in, according to that timer.
Amazing.
It's great. We're actually early.
We didn't waste 10 minutes
sort of
tuning and also
losing the stream. Yeah, I think we're good.
Better now, and it's being very.
You know what? I'm just gonna because I already know that it's gonna come off, and it's already getting in my way. What?
Your boo boo?
My.
If you open that again, I'm gonna be very upset.
It's on the back of the finger, so I should be fine.
That means nothing.
Fair enough. Oh my goodness, it feels weird to bend that knuckle all the way. Here we go. Tell you a story about a man named Johnny Tarr. He was a hard drinker, son of a preacher, always at the bar. With a lager from the taps and pints of paddy from up the shelf. He could open the subtle and like a bottle as quick as the devil himself. Johnny Tarr! Wearing around, Johnny Tarr was no pretender. From Clare to here, they locked the beer when Johnny went on a bender. Down to Tiki Max, the Rice and Sunner at the Swan. He was picking by 7, by 10 to 11, while all the booze had be gone. Johnny Tarr! Even if you thought yourself, you wouldn't believe it. Wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. I wasn't there. Swear I had an alibi. I heard it from the man who knows what says it's true. 9 in the morning, a cold and windy night. Johnny went up to the castle bar, looking to get tight. He had money in his pocket, he had whiskey in his eye. He says, "Get up with your asses and pick up the glasses. I'm bringing this place dry." All the serious boozers soon were broken-hearted. When Johnny finished off 6, it was only getting started. Guzzling down the pints and knocking on back like candy. He was looking all right to be drinking all night when Nora brought out the brandy. Even if you saw it yourself, you wouldn't believe it. Wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. I wasn't there. Swear I had no alibi. I heard it from the man who knows what says it's true. This is the riff part.
This is the part where we're supposed to have a melody player.
Theoretically.
But we don't.
Finished off his glass and another pint or two, and made no impression. He started a session on Murphy's Millennium Brew. When he finished off his pint, his face turned green. Jesus, Johnny fell down after only 19. You could have heard a pin drop, the crowd went on a roar. It took 5 Cork women to lift Johnny above the floor. The doctor come along, says you better call the hearse. His nose were tingling, it wasn't the drinking. This man died of thirst. Johnny Tarr! Even if you saw it yourself, you wouldn't believe it. Wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. I wasn't there. Swear I had no alibi. I heard it from a man who knows how it says it's true. saw it yourself, you wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. I wasn't there. I swear I had no alibi. I heard it from a man who knows a fellow what size it's true. Johnny time. It hasn't opened up yet.
Did you hit it?
Nope.
No.
Hopefully I
I'm
won't.
sure after you get drunk, you'll be just as
I'm
nimble.
sure that I will be very
As
nimble.
dexterous.
I made a boo-boo, which I will tell you about later. But first, good gentle soul, I'm David Anthony the Foxy Bard.
And I'm Twig.
And welcome to Foxy's Drinking Hour. I'm going to make the
Look how
comments
many of our
bigger so
friends
as I
are
can
here.
actually
Oh my
see it.
gosh.
Very good. There you are. Bracha says hi. Fantastic.
Wow.
And I believe that John is the John that is the
It's Mystery John.
Yes.
I'm
that's
calling
it.
you Mystery John for now because I haven't met
Well,
you
we
yet.
saw him at the Three Rivers Bardic.
I know,
So,
but it's still shrouded in an air of mystery.
it'd be true. And a video game recommendation, Pillars of Eternity 2. Very well, I shall.
Lush, I don't think we did see your comment on the round one live stream.
No,
You
we
want to
did.
repost
We saw a comment saying that you couldn't see something.
Do
And that
we
was
ever
pretty
make
much
it down to Florida? God
Occasionally,
willing.
possibly, hopefully. And I just keep knocking bottles behind me.
If
So
you
I'm gonna put that over there.
are willing to make sort of a drive, we will be in Louisiana
Indeed.
in the very near future.
And South Carolina.
And South Carolina.
So yeah, that's a good announcement to make. We're going to be in South Carolina next weekend.
One weekend.
No, not
next
not
weekend.
Not next
The
weekend.
weekend
Weekend after that. Mythical Medieval Renaissance Fair, right?
Yes.
Yay! In Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we will be doing that. That is one weekend, and then we will be doing the Louisiana Fair, not the full run, obviously.
We will be doing
Weekends, yes,
3, 4, and 5.
It is a 6-weekend long Renaissance Fair. We will be doing weekends 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to the KLU,
Yeah.
which is an SCA thing.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. But there's a reason I put the guitar down, and that is because the time has come, of course, to do the tradition of our show, which is the mystery booze. Now, because it is Halloween weekend, I decided let's do 2 mystery boozes. Although I have a confession to make.
Confess, listener.
Thank you very much. And that confession is that the first booze is not truly a mystery booze because we have tried it before, but it is proper for the season. And I don't think we've had it on this show before. Have we had this on the show before? I don't know if we have or not.
I can't believe we've been doing this for like over a year now.
Yeah, I know.
And I have no memory of
So we did a number of pumpkin-themed things last year around this time.
I don't know if we had this one.
I don't know. Either way, this is Southern Tier Pumpkin. You see, it's a pun. Pumpkin, which is a and yes, the Goblin Works Leather Wax is Goblin Works Leather Company. They'll be in Myrtle Beach as well.
Yes, indeed.
Tis true.
They will not be camping with us this weekend, but that's okay.
There. So, here we go. Okay, I'm going to try to avoid using this finger as much as possible. All right. So the pumpkin
are we
whiskey.
Just pre-gaming with this one.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We have tried this before, but we're going to try it again. It is tasty, and I'm gonna. And here's what we're going to do.
That's a fat boy shot, right?
That is a fat boy shot. Sláinte.
Do you want to doink them? Doink. There we go.
Now that was lovely, but the true mystery is what happens when. Still got a little bit left.
I didn't fix the whole thing.
It's all right. Just leave it in there. Leave it in there.
You do it. Oh, are you
What
mixing
happens?
it with the weird shit?
Yes, indeed. Last week's mystery booze, the Mozart pumpkin creamy pumpkin thing. We're gonna mix that in with our pumpkin whiskey, which pumpkin whiskey, by the way, is rather smooth and rather light for a whiskey with a bit of a pumpkin taste to it.
Tastes very
But we're
sugary.
gonna try mixing this in there,
Which just also tastes like it's
which gives it an
90%
interesting
sugar,
orange hue. And we're gonna give that a
see
go.
what happens, I guess.
Sláinte. I like it.
That's so much sugar.
Oh, you don't like it. I'm sorry. Well, that's why we have water.
My mouth is on fire from the sugar.
From the sugar, not the alcohol, just the sugar. That's what's doing you.
Bruh. there's like 20,000 grams of sugar in that.
I ate half a bag of Halloween candy last night.
Why? Is that where it went?
Where'd you think it went?
I was.
What did you think it was? Panther from HR?
I was hoping maybe you just put it somewhere else. I was hoping you didn't just put it into your belly.
Into my belly it went. Because I'm an adult. And as an adult, I get to decide. Ooh, pardon me. I get to decide.
You have to leave me
When it's
one
all right.
Reese's. That's all I ask for
Very-
is one Reese's cup
Very well.
before you devour the whole bag.
Very well. I ate all the almond joys
Okay, well,
for you.
that's fine.
Because I can.
don't really like them.
I know. That's why I ate them all.
Are you going to be on the guitar again?
Yes, I'm going to be on guitar again because I'm
Oh.
thinking I'm going to give another go at the ghost ship and see if I can remember.
Oh, well, I guess I'll take the bouzouki again. Let's see if I can remember the melody part. I don't think so, but maybe. Are you doing open A minor?
I believe we decided that C minor was the best. Am I correct?
It's either that or B minor. What is that one right there?
That's a G minor.
Oh, it's G minor. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a weird one on this. There we go.
There you go. Then you find yourself on the days with the pirate days of the West Indies. Beware of the ship that drifts through the fog, tattered sails black as the seas. Travels in silence and deadens all motion, trembling and fragrant of death. The book has run dry, see no spy, crew of that accursed ship. Look away, boys, look away, boys. Cast not your eyes from the deck. We'll be carried away through the cold and the gray. A ship of Martinique. Crew is a horror, a sight beyond madness. His pallid flesh simmers with sea spray. Cursed by the devil, stay on the spear. Daughters of Martinique Bay. They harbor no mercy for children or maidens. They seek only violence and bloodshed. To strive, come out alive. It's only one thing you can do. Look away, boys, look away, boys. Cast not your eyes from the deck. You're carried away to the cold and the gray on the ghost ship of Martinique Bay. Captain's a demon, cold-blooded fiend, prisoners begging for death. From the frothing black boat, currents that bubble from hell. So if you chance to glimpse of those sails of black books, wish to survive to see sunrise. Hold your eyes tight, keep up from your sight, and the cursed ship might pass you by. Be sure to obey, or you might just obey. Look away, look away, look away. Look away, boys, look away, boys. Cast not your eyes from the deck. You'll be carried away through the cold and the gray. Ghost ship of Martinique Bay. Course I could be wrong. This is only a song on the ghost ship of Martinique. So yes,
Oh, by
by
the
the way, they do make a good point. 'Tis always best, of course, to buy most of your candy the day after Halloween.
That's if they still have it in stock.
Oh, I know. It's well, this year has been an odd year when it comes to that. When it
Yeah.
comes to things being in stock.
By the way, was that's not by us. That's by a friend of
Indeed.
a friend band of ours named
indeed.
Below the Gaff.
Yes,
They're
indeed.
lovely. You should
Below the gaff, lovely folks. That was Frets McGee, by the way, specifically. He
Don't you
wrote
mean
that
Fingers
one.
McGee?
Shut up. So that was
Fingers
one time.
McGee.
That was one time. There was a bad, dumb mistake calling him Finger. It made sense in my head.
Did it?
Yes, it did. Fingers McGee made all the sense in the world in my head because he uses his fingers to play the frets, you see.
As do I.
And you could
And
be
you too.
you could be Fingery Twig if you really want to be.
I don't think I want to.
Can I be Finger Foxy?
I don't
Fingers
think
Foxy?
I want
Foxy
you to.
Fingers?
I don't know if I really trust
You don't want to
anybody
be
with
Foxy
fingers
Fingers
in their name.
Fine. Fine.
Anybody
Very
who
well.
has finger in their name is usually evil. Like
Fair enough.
little finger.
Where'd my
Actually, that's my
Kiko
only
go?
example, but you get what I
Oh,
mean.
it's right here.
It's right there. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I
It's
don't know
all
why I
right.
took it off.
All right. Before we continue, I think I should have another drink. In fact, I
No,
think
I
we should
didn't
bring
even
out.
finish my
You did
horrible,
not
horrible
finish.
sugar
Do you want me to
concoction.
finish it for you? I'll be
Yeah.
a kind
Go nuts.
and considerate
just
partner
take it.
and finish the drink you do
You
not like.
fucking alcoholic. You
All right, I'm gonna
filled it with sugar.
I'm gonna
so
put
I
just a
wouldn't
bit
want
of water in here because
Why?
we've got another booze to try, and I want
You
to.
weren't gonna drink that swill, are you?
Well,
Please
first
don't
I'm gonna
drink
put
that.
it into
Please
the other
don't
cup
drink the swill.
in order to clean
I
that
don't know
cup
where
out
else
a
you're
bit.
gonna put it. You can put it in that
This-
cup.
I could, but I would much rather drink it.
Ew, that's really gross.
And only tastes
really
mildly of
gross.
pumpkin. Good, gents all. Because this is Halloween weekend, why not? We've got another mystery booze. And this is a true mystery booze. Not only we've never tried this, we've never tried this type of booze before. If you're familiar at all with Tasting History,
Yes, tasting
that
history.
YouTube channel, he did a thing on hot apple toddies, hot Applejack toddies,
The period recipe.
a period recipe. And I would like to try out that recipe at some point very soon.
But we only have one component so far.
But we only have the one component, so we're going to
Which
have a
is,
little bit of this component. We're going to try, and that is Applejack.
Applejack.
This specifically is Laird's Applejack, which is what they had at the store.
My
And
silly ass thought
upon
that
close-
Applejack was just a type of children's cereal that they may or may not make.
I always thought it was a kind of pony,
Do
but
they
that's
make
because
those anymore? I
what
think they might not.
Applejack cereal?
I think that
It doesn't taste like apples.
It doesn't taste like apples. It just tastes like sugar.
It'd be true. But that is the way it be. 20,000 rubber duckies it is. But first, Applejack. And how do I open this up? Even I should have opened.
You
so
should
there's
probably
a-
should have
is
looked
there
at
is
that.
there a perforation
I think you
somewhere?
just look for the perforation.
I don't-
and then
I don't
you-
see
it
a
looks like a
perforation.
twist out here. Maybe it's because you're drunk.
Very well.
From
All right,
sugar.
Applejack. By the way, in case
the
you were not
perforation is
aware,
there.
Applejack is to brandy
Really?
what grapes are to apples. No, other way around.
What?
Applejacks.
What?
Applejacks are to apples what brandy is to grapes.
I don't know how to open this.
Neither do I. I'm just
The
going to use.
perforation is like around the thing.
It's around. Maybe if I just
Just twist it.
twist it off.
Come on, baby.
If I just twist
Do
it.
the twist.
All right. The cap is off, but it's still
Oh, good. That
Yeah.
helps. That helps our predicament very much.
a little bit. All right. I'm gonna screw the cap back on.
Why? That sounds like it won't
Because
work.
I might turn this thing upside down and I don't want to
Do
spill
you
it.
want me to get the kniff?
I really wish I had not cut my nails recently.
Yeah, I did too recently. So I'm. You know, we can use a pick. We can, or you could use your teeth like a heathen.
I'm part beaver.
This is really dumb. I hope you know that.
There we are. So yeah, brandy, in case you aren't aware, is what happens when you take wine and distill it. And Applejack is what happens when you take apple cider and distill it and make it all more alcohol-y and
I
stronger.
didn't know this existed. Actually,
It exists. This is a thing. Applejack is distilled apple cider, at least theoretically. This Applejack is only, what is it, 30%? I believe. Yeah,
So
35%.
according to tasting history, most of the Applejack that is commercially bought on the market now is not
100% Applejack.
100%, and usually
And this
isn't
is-
very close. But
This was 35% Applejack,
we're willing
and the
to
rest-
accept it, I
and the
guess.
rest is just
Just grain alcohol.
grain alcohol.
Yeah.
65% grain alcohol, 35% of the 35% of the finest apple brandy distilled by Laird and Company. The finest.
Wow,
The finest. The finest.
Finest, you
The
said.
finest. Diluted with grain alcohol. Probably not the finest. But we'll find out.
Boop.
Here's a bit of Applejack for you.
Whew. I was not expecting that. Oh my god.
You know what? Same thing as the cereal. It doesn't taste like
doesn't
apples.
taste like it. Well, it has like an aftertaste of
There's a
apples.
little bit of an apple
The cereal
aftertaste.
doesn't, so.
Tiny bit of an apple aftertaste. And Woodchuck is a good cider. I could try buying Woodchuck and distilling it and see what happens. But I
Probably
first have to
terrible
build.
things.
I first have to build a still.
I don't know if it.
You know what?
If it's carbonated too, that might explode.
Well, that's part of the fun of a still. You see, is that it might explode. You didn't know that? You didn't know that part of the
What do you
fun
want
of
to
a
say
still?
next? We need to do another song.
Well, I'm trying to make a segue here.
I see.
Yes, you see,
because distilling leads to alcohol.
yes,
And this
indeed.
next song might be about alcohol.
It might be about alcohol. It just might be, and it might be about a still as well.
That's, there's still, that narrows it down to like 3 songs.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
All right, so let's. I think it's. Oh, let the grasses grow and the water
I don't
flow.
like where this is going.
In a free and easy way. I'm getting all Irish tenor on you, except I'm a baritone.
I know.
Lord,
Yes.
give me enough. I could go higher.
No, that's okay.
Lord, give me enough of the fine old stuff. And that's made near Galway Bay.
Is there no other part of Ireland besides Galway?
It's easy to rhyme.
Oh,
Come, peelers all. Peelers are policemen. From Donegal.
Or don't.
Let's see, I mentioned Donegal in addition to Galway. Sligo and Leitrim to E minor. Well,
One at
that'd be
least.
true. Well, give him a slip and we'll take a sip of that rare old Mountain Dew. Hey, diddle-diddle-dum, hey, diddle-diddle-dum, hey, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle, skilly-diddle-dum, 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 diddle-diddle. At the foot of the hill, there's a neat little still with the smoke curls up to the sky. You see, that's where the connection is. But the smoke and the smell, you can plainly tell there's protein brew nearby. It fills the air with an odor rare, twixt both me and you. When home you go, you can take a bowl of the real old Mountain Dew. Skilly-diddle-dum, 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 diddle-diddle, skilly-diddle-dum, 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 diddle-diddle. You know, you're supposed to sing along
I
in
know,
the
it's
chorus.
not in my contract.
Ah, but it is. You have to
It's
do
not.
toodaloos,
Show me.
skiddy
Show
idols,
me.
whack for the diddly idle diddle idols, and all those other things. You've got to sing along
We
with
have
them.
this discussion every time.
Skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle diddle idle, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle diddle idle. Now learned men have used the pen and wrote your praises high. That sweet poteen from Ireland's green is still from wheat and rye. Oh, pay your pills and cure all ills of a peg and a Christian or two. Take off your coat and grace your throat with a real old Mountain Dew. Skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle dum diddle idle, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle dum diddle idle. Come on, everybody, sing along with this skilly idle diddle diddle diddle, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle. Just the laddies, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle dum diddle idle, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle. All the lassies, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle dum diddle idle, skilly idle dum, skilly idle dum, skilly idle dum diddle idle. Non-binaries, idle diddle dum, skilly 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 idle. Undecided, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle. Why you're allowed to be undecided? Skilly idle. Everybody for the last round. Right, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle diddle idle, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle dum, skilly idle diddle diddle idle. There we go.
Yay. Why?
You really ought to. Is building a still illegal in our New York apartment? I'm allowed to brew mead in my New York apartment.
Yeah, I'm
pretty sure.
Did you clear it with the landlord beforehand?
The landlord doesn't care what I do in here as long as I pay the rent.
I know. That's kind of why I'm like really unclear as to what is technically legal. And I shouldn't really be talking about this on the internet.
Honestly, the landlord wouldn't care if I grew marijuana as long as my irrigation system doesn't cause a leak to the downstairs apartment.
You're allowed to do that now, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's legal in this state, and I think you're allowed to grow a certain amount of plants. Although I don't know what the specifics are.
Fair enough. We'll figure that out eventually. And I think I'm sitting on my own. I'm sitting on my own strap here. Very good. So yeah, Jean suggested a song about duckies. So I'm going to sing a song about duckies after I have a little bit more of the Applejack, because it may not taste very much of apples, but
it is alcohol.
It is alcohol, and the alcohol in this is doing a very good job. Although that being said, I did whatever. I say that we've got Yvonne here. I know that. Have we seen Yvonne before? My brain doesn't always work. Dillian has arrived, and I believe I remember from a post from earlier that this is Dillian's first time with us.
Oh.
From the previous stream, which stopped working in the middle.
Oh.
I might be remembering that wrong. My memory's not always the best. Just
John went to bed.
Oh, apparently we can make a still in New York City. You just need a license. That is the thing, apparently. And and apparently Goblin Works Leather will also be at the Appalachian Fair in Tennessee. Fantastic. I've heard about that one.
Yes, you have.
I heard about that.
You have talked to them before.
Have I?
And not
you're very out.
Anyway, so we miss you too.
Applejack it is. Yes, indeed. John is in bed because
that's especially funny because I believe that they are a time zone behind us,
which means he's going to bed early.
He's going to bed very early.
Oh my! He's a good boy.
Either that, or we're so bad that he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed now.
Fair enough.
Yes, bed.
Now here's a question on a thing over here. So we requested a song about ducks. I believe.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure on me since I haven't done this.
Oh, this is more pressure on me. I haven't done this in forever on this thing either. And I'm just gonna see if even let's see.
That's A minor, right?
Actually, D minor.
That's D minor? Oh, that's worse. Yeah, it is.
F.
That's the F.
E minor? E major?
Yeah, is it? No, it's not E major.
E minor. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that works.
And then back to the D minor and D minor and C, D minor. Actually, wait a minute. Is the A minor better?
I swear this was an A minor.
Then F, then A minor.
Oh, it's
the
an
A minor's in there.
Okay.
We are in D minor. But there is an A minor in there, not an E minor.
All right, let's try this
and
see how much of a trash fire it is.
And I have to remember lyrics too. Good God. I'm all right. I'll be fine. Oh, this is the tragic tale of the merchant ship Lorraine, transporting rubber duckies to the mighty king of Spain. Our ship was set upon by pirates 5 days from the coast. Well, kill y'all and take your hull, the buccaneers did boast. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. The pirates came up close and blew a hole into our side. The precious cargo tumbled out into the swelling tide. And although we were outnumbered, we fought that pirate canoe. But our captain fell fell into the swell, there was nothing left to do. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. Our shipmates then threw down their arms, surrendering to that foe. The pirates then triumphant marched into the hold below. But when they saw their treasure floating on a distant wave, they left my mates to face at fates as seabed from their grave. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. I am the sole survivor of this sorry tragedy. Just me and one sad ducky that I pulled out of the sea. I think upon those other ducks will never reach the shore. There, tried and endless tide lost duckies evermore. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea. 20,000 rubber duckies, 20,000 little yellow rubber duckies. 20,000 rubber duckies lost at sea.
Squeak. Squeaking, squeaking.
Indeed. That song was written by Katie Pierce.
We're stealing all the songs from our
Also
friends
known
today.
as, what's she going by now? Something Chanticleer?
Kate the Chanticleer.
Kate the Chanticleer.
Yes.
That is what she is going by now. Kate the Chanticleer.
And yes, that was the key of D minor.
That was the key of D minor. Indeed. That song is ridiculous, and I do like singing ridiculous songs.
It is a good song.
I can see the bottom of a glass, and I need to fix that.
Issue that is.
What should I go with? Should I go with Applejack, Pumpkin and Mozart, or...
Are you going to mix all three of them? Oh, wow.
This is a bad idea.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. I haven't even gotten through all the Applejack.
Bad idea. Okay, we got some pumpkin whiskey. We've got some Applejack, or more accurately, 35% Applejack, 65% miscellaneous neutral.
You can really
quote-unquote,
taste the grain alcohol. You can.
You can?
You can really taste the grain alcohol in that.
It is part of what gives it a bit of this kick, sort of. So, and top it about off with a little bit of Mozart.
And you have an unholy abomination.
And we have an unholy abomination, which might turn me into a zombie. And then we'll have a lovely little horror film going on. And let me just throw that there. And this has an interesting...
Good. It's separating out into layers.
It's all cloudy. The last thing I put in has what's sunk to the bottom.
I know, it's separating based on density.
It's great. It's science! So here we go.
You're correct. It is nasty. Oh, you drank the whole thing. Oh, wow.
It clears your sinuses. Cures what ails you. It's the quenchiest. It is the quenchiest indeed. I spilled water on the crotch. I've developed a drinking problem. It's all right. It's all right. I've had that drinking problem before. You know what? Let's go in the Halloween theme. Let's go with German.
Oh, is it the dead
The
song?
death one.
The death
Well, because
song?
it's also Oktoberfest, so why not combine the two? You know?
It's Oktoberfest?
Yeah. Well, that's you see, they call it Oktoberfest because it happens in October. You see.
Yeah. Did you know that there's more than 30 days in October?
As far as I'm aware,
And I
it's
wasn't sure if it was confined to one day or if it was the whole month.
I think it's the whole month. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Any Germans in the audience want to correct me on this
more
matter?
about Oktoberfest than we do.
Very good. If you know more about Oktoberfest than I do, aside from the fact that it's a German thing and they drink beer, it's pretty much all I know about it. And it happens in October. And I only know that from the name.
Right.
Great.
You're not doing this in the key of D.
No, I'm not.
That
I
D chord.
don't know why
That would be hilarious if it wasn't the key of D.
Good, gents, all. A song about death and plague. Oktoberfest is in September? Don't play with my brain like that.
I have no idea. I've never been to an Oktoberfest festival, I guess. And I am not German.
I'm not.
Nor do I know anybody
Oktoberfest.
who has done it. So yes. Well, I probably do know, but they haven't mentioned it. So yeah.
Alright, let's do this thing. Grimmig Tag mit seinem Pfeil, oben nach den lieben Zielen. Weinborgen schießt ab mit Pfeil, und letzt Nacht mit zerspielen. Das Lieden schwingt, wie auf dem Wind, kein Pech mag ihn mehr drehen. Kein guter Schatzwind bei dem Platz, du musst mit ihm von hinten. Kein Mensch auf Erden sagen kann, wann wir von hinten müssen. Wann kommt der Pottenplötzlich an? Muss man aufschließen, wer nimmt mit Wald in Jungfeld, tut sich war niemand scheuen, des Königs Stab liegt der Welt da, Föten an den Reihen, vielleicht ist heute die letzte Tage, denn noch zu lieben, oi Mensch, verdacht nicht, was ihr fragt, nach irgendwas zerschrieben, wie mancher Mann hätt wissen kann, zu hoch noch viel der Jahre, vor meint, Sonne scheint, sie hören und gefahren. Dieses Liedlein angemacht und neuem hat gesungen, der hat gar auf den Tod gebracht und letztlich mit dem Gründen liegt jetzt im Holl, es tut ihm wohl, die Kinder verloren, sieh auf dein Sach, du bist hernach, es sei heute oder morgen. So apparently, Oktoberfest does start in September and ends in October.
Wow.
And it is 16 to 18 days long. I'd like to
it's
know how they
long.
calculate that. But I knew it was a long thing. I knew it was more than like a day. I
I kind
it
of
was,
like suspected it was, but wasn't sure.
Indeed. So, Monster Mash.
Do you know?
Bring up the lyrics real quick.
Okay.
Let me see if I can
I have
fake
to be.
this.
I'm a little worried. I don't want to knock out the Ethernet cable. Well, you know the lyrics,
Fair
don't you?
Oh, it's been a while, and I'm also not really sure of the chords. But it's.
Don't kill
it's-
the stream.
I will not kill
Don't
the stream. I will not kill the stream. All right, I can do this. I can do this because
Don't kill the stream.
I cannot imagine that it would be very difficult at all. It does seem like a very simple thing.
Just scroll down. Just you can just. Oh my god. Are you at the chords?
Yes, because I could sit and figure them out, but it would
I
probably
have a
take me no
feeling
time at all to
that
just.
They are probably weird. Actually, no,
It's
they're
not that weird. It's just a G. It's just a G. It's a G, E minor, C, D, and that's all there is to it. But I still want the lyrics in front of me because I haven't sung this in a million
Go
years.
check to see if you killed the stream.
Do you want me to what?
Go check to see if you killed the
I
stream.
don't. I'm pretty sure I did not kill.
You don't know
this-
that first. You know you can touch it, right? You can boop it.
I can boop
You
it.
can boop it. It's a touch screen.
Boop it.
Just boop it.
Boop.
There you go.
All right.
You don't have to get in the wires and stuff.
I do need to make it bigger so I can see it. All right. Let me see if I can do this. Haven't done this ever. Maybe once I've done it. Can you move the lyrics for me if I need to?
Oh, they're moving on their own.
Are they?
Possessed.
Oh, bugger, it's
a
haunted.
ghost.
It's all right. I was walking in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from its slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
Did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
Monster mash.
'Twas a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
Caught on the flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom in the vampire's feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes.
He did the mash.
They did the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
'Twas a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
Caught on in a flash.
The monster mash.
'Twas the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. Don't think too hard about it. Oh, the scene was rockin', all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their local group, the Crit Kicker Five. They
He
did
did
the
the mash.
they did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
'Twas a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a
He
flash.
did the mash.
Did the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax hoisted a ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania tryst?"
Oh, is that the lyric?
Yeah.
Oh. He
It's
did
now the mash.
mash.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
now the
now the
monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard smash.
It's now the mash.
It catch on in a flash.
Cats in the mash.
It's the monster mash! Now everything's cool. Jack is digging the sounds. No, Jack's a part of the band. And the monster mash is the hit of the land. And for you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. And you can mash. You can monster mash.
The monster
Very
mash.
good. And do my graveyard
And
smash.
you can mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
And you can mash.
And you can monster mash.
Run.
There you go.
Run.
Oh, mash good, mash good.
Run.
Oh, Igor, you impetuous young boy.
Run.
Mash good, mash good.
Is that it?
That's then that kind of fades out.
Oh, well, you gotta fade out then. All right, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's a fade
And
out.
now it's done.
I'm gonna go back to here so I can see what's going on. Very good. Very good. The best Irish songs. You know what? I can do that for a moment. Why not? Why not? Why not?
What?
Good gents all. We're not finishing off just yet, but I am gonna, for a moment, I would like to have I have a confession to make.
All right, confess, listener.
Thank you very much, and that confession is that the Irish heart beats through all lands and countries. Name any country on the face of this earth, and I can explain to you exactly how all the best Irish songs come from that country. So give me a country. Name a country, any country on the face of the earth, in the bottom there, somewhere in the comments. Name in the comments. Very good. I was hoping that would come up. Let's see. All the best Irish songs come from Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Just like the Irish, the Transylvanians have luck.
They have luck.
They also have all sorts of interesting superstitions and customs.
And customs.
That's because all of their monsters really suck. Because they're vampires. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. I'm sorry, that was mean. And that is when you're drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. That'd be true. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we go. All the best Irish songs come from Argentina.
Argentina.
That is the place that I want to be.
Want to be.
Where I can get drunk with all of my friends at the bar.
At the bar.
And when I leave, I'll tell them, don't cry for me.
Wow, you went for the... Is there any other verse about Argentina? Oh, yeah, there is.
I mean, I could make an... All the best Irish songs come from Argentina. That's where you go to drink and be really macho. And go out into the wilderness of Patagonia. And have drinking contests with all of the gauchos. That's Argentinian for cowboy.
Yay.
When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. Also Venezuelan. When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. Now, it's not just real countries, but also mythological countries, fantasy countries, countries that come from some sci-fi book or fantasy movie, or, I don't know, comic book even, or maybe your erotic fan fiction, I don't know. So, where's Ravenloft?
Oh, that's D&D.
All the best Irish songs come from Ravenloft.
Come from Ravenloft. It's got vampires.
Oh, it's got vampires. I went there to drink blood until I was done. But I didn't know what I was doing while I was in Ravenloft.
In Ravenloft.
On my lore check, I rolled a natural one.
Yeah, actually played it.
I need to. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. And let's tell them what that is. Oh, when you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. Where's Valdemar?
I don't know.
I don't know that one.
That might also be D&D.
Is that also D&D?
I don't know.
But it's a module you haven't played.
I've only played the Curse of Strahd module.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? I can go with one of the other things on there. The best Irish songs, they come from Madagascar.
Madagascar.
I got so drunk I fell down and I broke my femur. And I wandered off into the jungle.
The jungle.
Passed out and woke up next morning in bed with a lemur.
Yay!
I telegraphed that one like hell. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. And I'll tell them what that is. When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. I'm not getting a lot of Hyperborea. Where's Hyperborea? Also, the Boiling Isles? Owl House?
These are, I guess we're not.
All the best Irish songs come from the Boiling Isles.
Boiling Isles.
I don't know anything about that place, it's true.
It's true.
But apparently it has something to do with Owl House.
Owl House.
So I'm guessing it's something from Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. That's what that is. When you're drunk, there are wherever you go. Oh wait, we got Hyrule. I know where Hyrule is. All of us Irish songs, they come from Hyrule. I wanted to go there and get drunk. I wanted it a lot. But I did not have any money to buy any whiskey. So I ran around and shattered every single pot.
You stole mine.
I'm sorry.
No.
When you're over, tell me one thing you should know. All right, how about this one? All the Irish songs, they come from Hyrule. If you drink the whiskey there, then you will get loopy. You'll get so drunk you'll just want to buy more and more whiskey. Until you spend every single rupee. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. And let's tell them what that is. When you're drunk, there are Irish wherever you go. One more time. Oh, wait, one more. I've got to do this one. Right. All of us Irish songs, they come from Disney.
I thought that was a real.
That is the most magical place to choose. You walk around surrounded by all of these fantasy creatures. Until you notice that there are no blacks or Jews. That's the way it is in Disney. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. Let's see how it is. When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. One more time. One more time. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. And let's tell them what it is. When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. Let's try something else. Let's try another song. Actually, before I sing another song, I'm going to have just a wee bit more of something. I don't know what I'm going to have.
I want more of this Applejack stuff.
You want more of the Applejack?
Just a little bit more.
Very good. I'm trying to make sure it's up. There we go.
Yay!
It fell right into its seat. Fabulous. A little bit more Applejack. We are going to have to try to make that apple toddy.
Yes. Do you remember what the other ingredients were?
Well, there was an apple.
An apple, you say?
Yes.
All right.
Hot water.
Okay. Anything else? That sounds fairly easy to make.
There's other things in there. I'm just trying to remember what they were. I'll have to rewatch the video.
Is there tea?
No.
No tea. Okay. Is there...
There might be nutmeg.
Oh, there is
But
nutmeg. There's
just-
definitely nutmeg. There's definitely nutmeg.
Yes, there's nutmeg because he made a reference to Townsend.
And therefore...
And therefore, nutmeg. All right.
We even have the little whole seeds. that you
We
can
do.
put
We
in
have raw nutmeg and the little grinder dealie. Where you can
Nutmeg
over the
grinder.
thing. All right. Sláinte. Because we are those sort of weirdos now.
We haven't done a cooking show in a while, though.
It'd be true. We do need to do a cooking show at some point soon.
Definitely.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Although we're going to do some cooking this weekend.
We're gonna do,
This weekend we're going up to Sing Song
we
Hill.
should probably do it in the kitchen at some point.
Yes.
Because we don't have good reception.
We've tried. It's been
It's spotty.
spotty.
Yes.
Spotty. At some point I should put a hotspot up there or something.
We'll discuss that later.
We'll discuss that later. Oh, let's get a little bit of water down that chute.
Where's the whistle?
So we don't die. That's useful.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I would like to actually I'm gonna go back to the guitar. I'm using the guitar a lot. This.
I know, which means I have to switch instruments a lot. If anybody's following that drinking game,
Nice! Somebody put a drinking game.
somebody made a drinking game for this show, and one of the things on it is drink every time I switch instruments. Which
All
for
right.
this episode
So-
would be a lot. It would probably get me pretty wasted.
You know,
Did
it
you
opened up.
reopen
It opened up, but it's actually healed underneath.
I told you
That
not
flap-
to open
That
it.
flap of skin is
I
dead.
think I've
and
had
just
to
needs
tend to your wound like 4 times already.
I think it's good. I think I just need to use a cuticle scissors to cut.
You want to take scissors to your wound?
Yes! Maybe. I'll figure this out. What am I doing? Right! Good gentles are a little song from Geoffrey Chaucer, which is to say, a song that is written by Lisa Theriot and based off of Geoffrey Chaucer.
Take another drink.
Three roisterers, 3 drinking men were sharing of a glass, but pausing in their revels when the funeral chanced to pass. One of their good host inquired, "Innkeeper, can you tell for what poor beggar late expired?" They told the funeral bell. "Oh, that I can," the innkeep said, "he met a sorry end. When he was one to share your bread, you used to call him friend. What death has laid our comrade fair, a bitter grave and grim? We'll find that sneaking devil's lair and make an end of him." Up and Charlie roisterers, now fellas, 1, 2, 3, had gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. They came upon a grey beardling with age and sorrow spent. "How now, old man, might you have seen which way the reaper went?" "I have, good sirs, as well I might, so near to death I be. He takes his ease this very night beneath the gallows tree." They hastened there upon their quest. What should they behold? Not death, but in his stead a chest of duly minted gold. "My brothers all," the eldest cried, "good luck attends our toils. Our quest for death we'll lay aside and tally up our spoils." Up and Charlie roisterers, fellas, 1, 2, 3, had gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. The eldest to the youngest said, "We two will count the stakes. Go fetch us now some wine and bread, and merry we shall make." But when he had gone, the other two agreed upon a plot. The bloody murder they should do for a larger portion sought. "We'll cut his throat when he returns. Richer we shall be. However much our effort earns is more for 2 than 3. But the youngest, by his own design, thought he might have the lot, and into all the flasks of wine a deadly poison got. A band of Charlie roisterers, now fellas, 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. They set upon the youngest when he came back with the wine. They sank their knives into his chest and then sat down to dine. They drank the poisoned flagon as they laughed about their deed. Soon all 3 were dead as one for treachery and greed. The old man in the shadows stood, a smile upon his face. "My thanks to you, my fellows good, for sparing me the chase. I'm weary to my bones, I had resolved to let you be. You might have lived another day, but you keep seeking me." Up and the Jolly Roisterers, now fellas, 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. Up and the Jolly Roisterers, fellas, 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. And they have found the reaper underneath the gallows tree. That was fun. That was good. You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I want to make that into a music video.
Okay, sure. That sounds fun.
I just actually have to ask Lisa Stereo for permission for that.
You do have to ask her for permission.
I mean, she did give me permission to like sing that song in
but
general.
she might have stuff about
But
this music.
But a music video, like she did give me this permission to sing that song in general. But but a music video is its own thing,
You
and
could write your own song about it.
What about that? I don't know.
About the Partridge Tale.
About the
Or I
Partridge
could
Tale?
write a song and then I'll be like, hey, shebang. That's what I'm going to say to you when I present the song to you next.
Oh, very well.
Like, hey, look.
Shebang.
You know what? Maybe I won't say that.
You can.
I've said
no
it twice
reason you
now, and
can't.
it seems like it's already terrible. So
That's all right. It doesn't have to be a good
wow,
idea.
this Applejack sure is doing its job.
It is. It is doing its job very well. I'm going to finish my thingy of the thingy, and Scooter got the tip of his finger with a rotary cutter. I'm going to be getting my own rotor soon.
Don't cut the tip of your finger.
I won't. So good, gents all. I was going to explain my injury, wasn't I?
You were at the beginning, and then you forgot.
And I forgot to. Good, gents all. There's a place called Sing Song Hill, and Bracha is very familiar with this place. Called Sing Song Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a place where we hope to hold bardic events in the future. We've held a couple of bardic events there in the past, but we need to improve upon the land significantly.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, we need to figure out outhouse situation.
Yes.
Indeed.
Anyway, it's a hill that exists, and we are.
It is a hill that exists, and we build things on that hill. And there's the guy who owns the hill builds stuff near the hill and around the hill, and we're all improving the hill so that way bardic things can happen on the hill. And one of the things that we are doing right now is building a bar. And for those of you who are our patrons, feel free to go onto the Patreon to become a patron. We will be posting a video for the patrons of our constructing of said bar. Once said bar is complete, we will also release a short video just to show everybody the bar, and that'll be for everybody. Everybody gets to see the bar.
Everybody gets to see the bar, but patrons get to see
how we
the
built
process.
the bar. Because and yeah, that's where the injury came from, was from the building of the bar. Because 4x4s are heavy.
Mm-hmm. And they hurt if you crash into them unexpectedly.
Indeed.
With a degree of force.
It'd be true. I'm going to finish drinking
Was this?
this
Did
thing.
you refill this, or was this in my cup?
That was from before.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you refilled it just now.
I refilled it before the previous song.
Oh, okay.
And you drank like half of this.
You're right.
And now I'm drinking
I don't
the
know
rest
how
of
much
it.
more I can drink of it if I'm already this.
Well, let's do another song and find out after that. Ooh. I am in the mood for something. I just don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is?
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Hold that for a moment. I'm going to pick this up for a moment.
Okay.
And fiddle around with it.
Okay, sure.
And see if I can find a song in it. And surely the song will arrive. And eventually, 'twill reveal itself in some way, shape, or form. Let's try it in E minor. Let's just say capo 2. Chante, nous émouvons assez la conviction de la guerre. Chante, nous émouvons, mes amis, vivons donc. Chante, nous émouvons assez la conviction de la guerre. Chante, nous émouvons, mes amis, vivons donc. and claret wine. The world is turning. From now on I will just stick to Anjou au revoir. When I'm drinking claret wine, the world is turning. From now on I will just stick to Anjou au revoir. Sing, my friends, and drink, and wait to pour up on the bottle. Sing, my friends, and drink, my friends. Sing and drink. Sing, my friends, and drink, and wait to war up on the bottle. Sing, my friends, and drink, my friends. Sing and drink. Todo el mundo gira. Quiero muchas copas llenos de Anjou y au revoir. Cuando te pongo clare, todo el mundo gira. Quiero muchas copas llenos de Anjou y au revoir. Canten mis amigos y den toda la botella. Canten mis amigos, canten y beban. Canten mis amigos y den toda la botella. Canten mis amigos, canten y beban. Die gute klare Wein macht alles Gute, kommt im Blut zu drehen. Und die Gläser schenkt ein Anjou und au revoir. Die gute klare Wein macht alles Gute, kommt im Blut zu drehen. Und die Gläser schenkt ein Anjou und au revoir. Wir sind und trinkt und liebt das Wasser bis zum Grün. Er singt und trinkt uns den Wein, schenkt ein. Wir sind und trinkt und liebt die Flasche bis zum Grün. Er singt und trinkt uns den Wein, schenkt ein. אני טונה, עושה דזה משפוע, אנשו, הוא הרבה, קונשו בנדם לקחה, אני טונה, עושה דזה משפוע, אנשו, הוא זמbre. Chantons à mouvant, c'est fait qu'on est sur la guerre. Chantons à mouvant, mes amis, vivons donc. Chantons à mouvant, c'est fait qu'on est sur la guerre. Chantons à mouvant, mes amis, vivons donc. Viva se comprende, un lied de flasche bis zum Grün. Cante mis amigos, cante mi beban. Sing, my friends, and drink, and wait to roll up on the bottle. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Do you like your meow meow song? Do you like it when we meow meow?
I don't know if you
Do you like
what
me
happened,
meow
but
meow
I just
meow
kind
meow
of felt
meow
like
meow?
some weird
Do
thing
you like the
climbing
meow meow? I know you like the meow meow. It's the most in your gato.
Daddy's drunk, I'm sorry. Don't
I'm
eat
gonna
the cat.
eat your
Don't
ears.
eat the cat.
He likes it.
I don't know if he likes that. Oh, you're so cute and tolerant of your father's drunkenness.
Mother, save me from father. He is trying to eat my ears. All right. There you go. Good, gentle sir. I do hope that you have enjoyed your time with us in our weird little weirdness here that we do, which is the weirdness that we do. And I believe the time has come. Good gentles all, thank you very much for joining us. I am David Anthony, the Foxy Bard.
And I'm Twig.
And this has been Foxy's Drinking Hour. Feel free to look us up on Facebook and YouTube and the Foxy Bard and the Patreon and the Instagram and the potential Twitter that may or may not exist. I'm pretty sure I made it a long time. Whatever. OnlyFans, where you can see.
Link to the Patreon in the description of this video.
Oh, fantastic! Somebody thought ahead. It was
me.
you. Good gentles. Good gentles. We can be found in South Carolina in a few weeks, and then Louisiana.
So the second weekend of November.
Second weekend of November.
We will be in South Carolina.
At the Mythical Medieval Renaissance Fair in Myrtle Beach.
And for the
Next 3
remaining
weekends
of
after that,
November and the first weekend of December,
we'll be in Louisiana.
In Louisiana for the Louisiana Renaissance Fair.
Louisiana.
And yeah.
Pretty sure it's pronounced Louisiana.
Sure. Anyways, and then we'll be back up for Mikhail Yule in the second week of December, which is not an official event for us, but if you want to be a part of the SCA,
It's a semi-official event for me. Seeing as how I'm the sovereign's bard.
If you want to hang out with us in an unofficial setting, you can find us there.
Indeed. And I believe that brings us to a confession I'd like to make. Thank you very much. That confession isn't long ago. Back before I was a bard, I went to yeshiva. I was going to be a rabbi. It didn't work out, but I learned things, and one of the things that I learned is a thing that I would like to reveal to you now. Comes straight out of the Talmud, I swear to God, and that is as follows. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. And here's how it works. You tell me your personal theology. Tell me what you think is not in heaven. And I will make up a verse to justify your theology. Let's see what we got. All right, we got very well. All right, very good. All right, here we go. In heaven there are no stairs, which means that I've got standing hairs. I'm so scared because I can't get to my hidden lairs, because I usually get there through the hidden stairs, you see. In heaven there is no beer. That made sense. That's why we drink it here. Swear to God. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven there are no bus repair bills, because they all got left on the windowsills, and they flew in the wind and it gave me chills, because the wind blows cold when they send you bus repair bills. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When, are you alright?
I've got hiccups.
From here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Are you gonna be alright? Very well. That's all right. Here I got something. In heaven there are no fidget spinners. They got transmogrified into TV dinners, which, as far as I'm concerned, makes us winners, because I haven't eaten dinner yet and I'm kind of hungry. Oh, in heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Oh, in heaven there's no cotton candy, and I think that's just fine and dandy, because that's one less thing that will get me randy. Please don't look at my internet search history. Oh, heaven there is no beer. Rule 34. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. There it went. Right. In heaven there are no mind slayers, which means that you can finally find players who are willing to play all night and all dayers. Whatever. I saw you. There's no mind flayers. In heaven, there is no beer. That's why drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven, there's no candy corn, which means that every dandy will be forlorn. Because they won't be able to watch Randy porn. Oh, whatever.
Why are all your things about porn?
Because that's my brain. In heaven, there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking no beer. One more time. In heaven, there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Our friends will be drinking all the beer. Our friends will be drinking all the beer. Halloween pornography involves candy corn and cotton candy and almond joy and Reese's. Thank you, Good Gentis. Oh, you put the Reese's on the nipples. Anyways, Good Gentis, thank you for joining us and watching me get progressively drunker as the show progresses. I think that's part of the appeal, frankly, is that we enjoy you and we hope you enjoy us, and I will see you and we will see you again on Thursday. And then hopefully I'll remove my flappy skin right there.
Yes, and don't forget, if you'd like to support the show, you can donate to the Patreon. You can also buy our album on Bandcamp, which I didn't leave a link to, but I will next time.
Or we're on Bandcamp. I keep forgetting about it.
You can search for our album on Bandcamp, and you can leave a one-time donation of any amount you like on that. Indeed. And don't forget to catch us in South Carolina or Louisiana in the near future.
Indeed. See you there.
See you there.
Oh, I gotta press the button.
You gotta press the button.
Press the button.
You also gotta feed your cat.
Feed the cat and press the button. Press the button.